Hey guys, Trevin here. Today we're sitting inside of a 52 Riley. And by sitting, I mean I'm on the floor plan. There are no seats in this car. So this is a 52 Riley. Picked this thing up a few years ago as a project to do for Sway, and it just ended up sitting in my yard. I never did much with it. Got it running, that was about it. And it sat. And it wasn't until just a few months ago we decided to do something with the car. So picked it up from the house, got this thing running, and let me tell you, it purrs like a kitten. This car is all manual. You've got a knob for the choke, you've got a knob for the timing, you've got a knob for priming, you've got it all. And the distributor manually times. It's pretty awesome. This thing is a piece of history, and there's so much technology for it being a 52. It's pretty amazing. So we ended up picking this car up out of Big Fork, Montana. I went to Rennsport last year. For those that you don't know, it's a historical Porsche gathering. And just talking to a lot of people there, realizing there's a lot of trade, a lot of crafts and skills that are starting to disappear. And what I mean by that is, I met this guy. He's a famous guy that does fiberglass work, and he doesn't have a protege, he doesn't have an apprentice. No one really wants to take that on. It's a dirty job. I met another guy that does English wheel, and there's just no one taking on these skills. And this particular car kind of falls in that category. Now, for those of you that are Riley fans, I understand I can pretty much buy everything for this car still. They still make parts for this car. But I want to use this as an example. So what we've done is we've scanned the entire car. We're starting to 3D print everything. So far we've 3D printed the window frames, the door cards. I'm going to 3D print the rear seat. I want to make it look like kind of an 80s Porsche kind of rear seat where they're kind of like built into the pan, and then kind of have a cushion. I'll use a lighter, maybe a silicone type filament for that. I already bought seats for the front, and I want to do this in stages. So the first stage is going to be, I just want to get this thing running. I want to get it reliable. I'm working on brakes right now. We're putting the steering shaft back in and everything. This car looks like it was rebuilt some time ago in the 90s maybe, or restored. And I just want to drive it for just a minute like the Queen intended. And I just want to drive this thing around just for the hell of it. And then I want to take it to the next step. And, like I say, all the 3D printed components. And then I want to, modify the suspension. And then perhaps, I can talk to a guy like Rich Rebuilds or someone like that to help me, and we'll convert this thing all to EV. And so I kind of want to do this thing in stages. I think it's a really fun project. Like I say, we've been kind of working through and ideating through a bunch of different things, and you guys tell me in the comments what you think we should do to it. Like I say, I'm just replicating and scanning in parts right now with what we have, but I think this thing can go a long way. Couple funny things. When we were going through it, the trunk was completely full of parts, and I have rebuild kits for the engine and everything. And one of the things that we saw was an old RM Riley Club membership card, and it's like from the 60s, right? And so I hop on RM Riley Club, and I apply for a membership and get it and join their little forum and group, and I start posting about the car. And if you guys watch my shorts, you'll see we've done a ton of fun, goofy little things with this already. And I have got more hate from those people for this car than any group I've ever met. There's a possibility that this is the only stamped steel roofed Riley in existence, or very few of. And there's a lot of people that feel like this car belongs in a museum. And if anyone who watches my shorts will see that I'm using Jeep LED headlights. We're 3D printing the interior. I'm doing mini moon wheels, and we're talking about painting this thing fluorescent orange. And let me tell you, there are people that have threatened to fly over to America, kick my butt, take the car and put it in a museum. So I'm excited to do things with this car. I'm excited for the hate. I'm excited for those that have been supporting the channel and that are excited to see this thing kind of come to life and follow the journey. So yeah, drop it in the comments. Tell me what you guys think we should do to this thing and what your vision is for it. This is a 52 RM Riley. Yeah, like, subscribe, and follow. Thanks.